me get them.
Oh yeah, probably ages ago. Oh my god. But it would tell me how old this build is. So,
Good evening to
it's
you there,
fun.
Taryn, and I'm going to put the little link there for you.
This is the one that's the screenshot I was telling. Well, I was saying to you the last time about. It was actually after we went off live, though.
Yes.
It's like one of my favourite screenshots ever. This fish, I just love it.
The fishies, everybody.
yeah, this house I built for Lux Chopped contest, and that contest you got assigned certain items, and you had to use them in your build, and you had to use them. You didn't have to use them in original ways, but if you want to win, you have to use them in original ways. Like a chair needs to be more than a chair, you know. And one of the items that I got happened to be the blue mushroom that I used for the skills. So
Yay!
obviously I'm going to think of something that I can make with those blue mushrooms. That's the middle part. So it's like I can make a fish.
Oh,
And
look,
then I used the other
everyone.
mushrooms to make the tail. I also had to use those float harbors, which I used for the eyes of the fish. So that's two items already down that I had to use originally. The other items were more a bit filler. I had to use
Oh,
the
look.
Cracklorn sword sconce, which I put in the ground, and now it's a sword next to the skeleton. And I had to use the fluffy podium. Yeah, it's not right next to it. They can't all be winners, okay? I also had to use those warning totem skulls. I used them for this flag mast, so they look like dead wood.
And I love that face on you as well. It's like an anglerfish or something. You know, the ones with the
Yeah, I have the anglerfish. I already made this anglerfish like probably a year before for a Halloween house.
Oh, it's so
And
cool.
then I just repurposed them here.
Recycling, everyone.
Yeah. Plus that house is like completely deteriorated by now. I took so many items from that house. And I have a ghost crab, and I have some jellyfish. I also have a large jellyfish, also with mushrooms, because of course.
Look, everybody,
And-
look.
Oh, and the octopus. The octopus.
The little
up there.
octopus up there. So good evening to you there, Grom. Yes, just look, everyone. Just look.
Can't believe this is Snugpod, honestly.
Yeah, it's everybody. We are in a Snugpod, or are we?
Yeah.
Maybe we are not.
The black rock helps a lot to like create more space than there's actually is. And upstairs you have some. To me, they are wheels, but to somebody else, they're probably another type of fish. But I like the belly view, like as if they are on the surface and we're looking up to them.
Yeah.
And I also use mushrooms for those because, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, lots of tentacles here and there. I also use the bubbles from the DLC pack. I think like I haven't bought a lot of those DLC furniture packs because there's always I want one item from them, but I really don't need the rest, you know. And this one actually had things that I liked, mostly the bubbles. And the chest. And the jellyfish, I think, also came in there. They were invisible for a while because of a bug.
Oh my! I mean, we had just I think a few little bugs happening, like curtains that all of a sudden changed color and disappearing jellyfishes. That's really not fun. Zos, what's going on there? Oh, but they're here. Look, everyone. Oh, you must all come and visit. You must all see it. I mean, I did post it, the Twitter post. Of course, all of you can have a look there, but you should come here in person and have a look around. And just be
Yeah, I think this is
amazed.
one of my favorite houses.
Is it?
Also because it only took like 2 days.
Wow,
Um,
2 days, everybody. Look,
Yeah, but
2
it's mostly
days.
because of the assigned items. I was already pretty quickly. I mean, I have the blue mushrooms, so I have to build like a fish. And I already had the anglerfish, and the rest of the creatures aren't that difficult as well. And if I'm honest, there are a ton of filler items in here because I actually think I hit like 150, and then I just spent like dirt or something to get it to 200.
That's
So,
funny.
um,
Oh, did it have to
yeah, I think in a
be
contest,
completed? Like, did you have to have all 200 slots used?
no, but I think in the contest, it's wise to just fill in. If you have like 16 slots left, to just fill it with something random. Maybe in the worst case, not even visible. Because anyone with EHD can see how many slots you used.
Yeah.
And if I can see, for example, if I'm judging, which I don't often do, but if I see that you are still have 25 slots, and I think maybe one part looks unfinished, I judge it differently than if I see somebody use all slots and they just hit a limit. It's not the biggest deal, but I always think it just looks neater if you utilize all the slots because you have them, so why not use them? You know.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you don't use all of them and some parts maybe look unfinished to people, it will feel more unfinished because people can tell you didn't use the space. But who knows, maybe your ESO plus run out, so.
Yeah, that
But
can
if you
also be
can,
possible.
just try to hit the max amount you can, or maybe have like one left because one feels like you're waiting for that special item to arrive.
Yeah, and some actually are waiting for that one special item to arrive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for contests, like I just recommend people to just, if you can dump some more items, even if it's just bushes or flowers or whatever in it, just to fill the item number, it just looks nicer to some people. With some people meaning me. Even though it's not that important. Like if you just built your house like not for a contest, it probably doesn't matter. But it's just like a small tip that I have.
Yeah, of course.
Something you can fill with is like lots of nice lights. I feel like you can never get enough lights in a build. Like a nice glow.
Yeah.
You know.
I know some people feel very strongly over lighting, and that just doesn't exist for me. I'm gonna burn your eyes off, you know.
Yours look all glowy, so like you don't really have to think about like how can I light this area up or that area because it's like it pops out because it's all glowy.
Yeah.
So it's really.
And
great.
I also used Azure cage light thingy. I forgot what it's called. To
Azure
have that
Cage
water
Plasm.
effect.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The plasm cage for the underwater. You see, it's a bit on the rocks here.
Yeah.
That's a very good item to have in underwater builds. It is so bright though that it's often
Yeah.
very difficult to hide. It's so bright.
Yes. I mean, I remember. I did. Some people who have joined Twitch on stream or have joined my streams, I sometimes tell when there is something very glary. Then I do tell them, just I know you're sensitive. Don't look just now. I'll pan over and then I'll tell you, because that cage is insane. Like the light of that cage is insane. Ooh. Yeah, it does burn out your retinas.
Yeah, I feel in the next house, like Seaville, I did kind of fail with hiding that light. Like like maybe somebody who's not me can't tell, but I can definitely tell where it is. But I just can't hide it any further, or else I'll just lose the effect.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so far you can push it away or in. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, this is such an amazing build. And you were saying this wasn't a very long build, and you were really quick
I think
because
this is one of the more stress-free ones, probably.
Would you say that smaller builds or smaller houses have less stress in general, or is it just this one?
I think they can definitely have less stress. It depends. Like if you have having difficulty with the smallness of the space, then it can be quite stressful because some houses, for example, take for example Hammer Death has this annoying entrance you need to hide, and in a small space, it's just like a bother. And in this one, you don't have that. What does the entrance look like? It just looks like a door. I mean, honestly, I could put some shark teeth here, maybe, if it doesn't block. That actually would be kind of funny now that I look at this. With the red. Missed opportunity now that I...
You know, some people have said seeing their builds in a stream, particularly a slow walk, it helps them iron out a few little kinks they might find or not see when they're there themselves. So it's you know, good, and maybe shows to everybody else that even Sorries can find things after years and years of honing the skill sometimes to maybe come back to this build and change a few things.
Also, you always need somebody else to try to find cracks in your wall.
Yes.
Because if you make like a Cold Harbor ceiling, it will crack somewhere, and that's just really annoying.
Certainly. And you do. It always helps when you have someone, proof hopping around in your house and having a look at all the things. That's really, really helpful. A very good tip for those of you who are still working on your homes for the upcoming contests or in general. Drag all your friends in your house and have them look around and get all the different perspectives. Oh, look, everyone. Isn't it perfect? So serene, too.
Oh, here are more of those witch totems, actually used as school part 2.
Yeah, it's so funny. But, oop, there's one there. little clam. Yeah, it's so nice. It's such a nice idea.
Yeah, next house, Seaville, was one of my more... I wanted to pull my hair out kind of houses.
Oh no! Oh no!
But like I said, like I really like a theme, and I made this for like one more housing, which doesn't have a theme.
No, true.
And it's just so I just need a theme.
Oh, I see, and that's why you were pulling your hair. Yeah. Oh, I see.
Also, my dragon is in this house, and that one is also as part of the mushroom scale evolution stage.
Mushroom scale evolution, everyone. Yeah, we have seen a glorious evolution so far already, but now we're going to kick it up a notch. That house is so amazing. The Sea Spire, everybody. Oh, I have a link for the people there as well, because you do have a post on Twitter as well for this, so I will link that for the good people, so you can have a look. It's this one.
It's all the way at the back of the house if you go through the portal.
Yeah.
It's quite a walk. I really want them just to add house portals. Is it too much to ask?
House portals, everyone.
Yeah.
Those house portals, you know, from the entrance to the downstairs area, like really quickly, stuff like that would really help for those very large abodes, like Potentate's Retreat, for instance, or Stillwater's or Seavale.